Hello and welcome to this video. This is week 9 of a week in the life of an artist series. I thought of doing this video with the previous video, but then I actually recorded quite a lot this week. This is the week of my exhibition. We build it on Monday and it opens on Tuesday. Then the official festive opening is on Friday, and on Sunday everything is getting taken down, and that's it. It's only for 6 days. It's super short, but I am there every day. And in this video I want to share that process with you, but also my thoughts on being there every day. My work is about never feeling small again. The exhibition is called I Dreamt of Expanding. They're all huge self-portraits with some small ones as well. It's basically a story I want to tell my younger self about never feeling small again, because your future self is able to paint herself on 2-meter wide paintings naked. She dares to take up space. Why do you feel small? And you can take up that space. You are okay to take up that space. The paintings give me confidence, and that's the story that I want to tell my younger self. Anyway, let's get into the video and let's get to the gallery. Today is the morning of building the exhibition. I am excited, but I'm also a little bit nervous. This is it. The things will go, and then there's this space over here with a skylight here. Closet will close, that thing will go, and that's it. Pretty big. So this is Monday. I was picked up from my studio by the curator of the gallery. She organizes about 6 curated weeks a year, and all the exhibitions in this space are only a week, only 6 days, because there's 1 day for building the actual exhibition. The exhibition lasting only 6 days though means that I'll be there every day, and that I get to talk to everyone every day. This might feel a little unusual if you're used to month-long exhibitions and a gallery assistant taking care of the whole show, but I am actually happy that I get to do that, because that way I can talk to people looking at my work, potential collectors, and basically just getting a feeling of what people think. Now, for the actual placements of the paintings, I had a slight idea. I made some sketches digitally, but I find it so hard to see that until I'm in the actual space. So I took this time when I was alone to figure out where I wanted the big pieces to go, and thinking the smaller ones will figure themselves out. Later, the curator came by. She wrote that big van you saw in the beginning. Amazing thing. And we looked at the layout that I thought of. We moved a few things, basically made it less busy, so that the paintings individually came out a lot better. And then we hung everything. We put the screws in the walls, very easy. It's like a wooden wall. Made sure that everything was straight 5 times, and then we finished it. I have to say that I kind of like that I'm alone with my brain right now. Just figuring out where I want the important things to go. All right, the basics are down, and now we'll have to see. That night, we also hung the sticker with my name and the name of the exhibition at the window. And I chose this bright orange because all my zines are the same color, and somehow orange just turned out to be the color of the exhibition. I think it also matches really well with the big painting. And I used it on the poster as well, and it just felt like it fit. It actually had nothing to do with Halloween, but Halloween was also in this week, so I think it's just this happy coincidence. So good. Doei. Doei. Zeg jij ook doei? Doei. Good morning. It is the day the exhibition opens. It is now 9:30 and it opens at 11. I still have a few things to do. I need to get some plastic holders, like plastic plastic display boxes. That's the word I was looking for my prints and for my mini prints, because it looks like a mess right now. I need to get some stickers for titles that I can paste next to the paintings, and I have to print my price list. I made that last night. And the last thing was, oh yeah, I have to bring a canvas with my oil paints because I'm going to be working at the gallery and I haven't thought about that yet. I think today is going to be the last stressful day. Friday might be stressful because it's the opening, but it should all be in order then. And this is just a last minute, oh, I forgot this. Oh, I forgot this. Oh, I need to get this. And that is what we're going to do today. But I am really excited. I was not super excited yesterday because I think I was really, really tired. But once everything hung and a few hours had passed, I have to say that it looks really, really good. I'm really happy with how it looks. I did not imagine it that way because I couldn't really imagine it. And I'm just excited to see what people's reactions will be. Let me show you how the show looked. For this exhibition, I made a zine showing the process of the paintings. However, something went really wrong with printing and binding the zine, so we had to reprint all the 100 editions. Because of drying time, the folding and making of the zines was actually going to be on the Tuesday night of the exhibition. It is what it is. So that night on Tuesday, first day of the show, I had to go to the printers. We were folding zines, but they were at least finished and they looked really nice. They looked really like I wanted them to look. And this way I could actually bring them to the show and have them at the opening. Not great, but I mean, if this is it, then so be it. Yesterday, the exhibition opened to the public. So I had my first full day in the gallery, and I thought it would be fun to just discuss about how it felt. Today is finally a chill day because yesterday I still had to do some last minute things. I was in the studio at 9. I had to pick up some materials, last minute things. And solutions, and then 11 the door to the gallery opened, and then after it closed I had to go right to the printers to fix and fold some pages for the zine because those are going to be delivered today finally. Today I have to go to the gallery at 11 and then close at 6, and that's it, and that feels like a very chill day. I think the rest of the week is all going to be fine. I'm very, very, very happy with how it all looks. It looks really, really good. I have to say, it looks very professional, very clean. I had some ideas down on how I wanted the paintings to be displayed, but I wasn't exactly sure because I have to be in the room, I think, to see it. And because the curator was there as well, we could kind of do it together. Like I put the paintings down at the spot that I thought I wanted them, and then we switched some things and changed some things, and then it turned out the way it was. Today I'm probably gonna make some photos as well because I think today is not gonna be really busy. It's a Wednesday, and Friday is the official opening, and then Saturday and Sunday is obviously gonna be busy because then people have like their weekend. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it looked. It feels a bit weird to be there the entire day because it's only a week, it's only 6 days. I think yesterday from 11 to 2 there was constantly someone in the gallery that I could talk to, And I'm actually counting the people that walk in. I don't know why, but it feels like something that could be interesting to look at later. And I have like a little chat with everyone. There's people that go to every show. There's a lot of artists that came in that I've just been talking about art to. Some are painters, some are still studying. There's also people that they're like pensioned people. It's just really fun to see what everyone says. Some conversations are really simple, just like, oh, I like the art and it has nice colors. And then other people go right into the feelings. I had a conversation with someone who said that my work and the colors that I use reminded him of his wife, who was an artist, but she passed away. He really did skip the small talk, but I also thought that was a very interesting conversation. It was really deep. And yeah, it's just cool to see whoever walks in. And yesterday it wasn't as busy. I think I had like 25 people over the entire day. And after 2, it became more quiet. So between 2 and 5, it was really quiet. I brought my painting materials with me as well. And that felt really weird because my brain was kind of on overdrive still. And then I never paint when my brain is on overdrive, but since I had those materials and I didn't want to sit there and look at my phone or do nothing, I'm really bad at doing nothing. I figured, well, I might as well just paint. And I brought a few tiny canvases, like the really small ones. And yeah, I just started. I had no idea what to work on, but it almost felt like a little residency day where you're stuck in a room and go make something. But yeah, I don't know if those paintings will turn out into something, but yeah, I made 2 bases. It's obviously not the same as the studio because it can't be too messy. You can't really get into the flow because once someone walks in, you're not gonna just sit there and paint. You're gonna have a chat, so you're kind of out of it. But it was nice to have something to do, and I also have my sketchbook with me. And if they turn out to be shit, that doesn't matter because I can just erase them and reuse them for something else. I am curious to see today because yesterday it was raining all day, so it wasn't as busy in the city either. But it's really cute to see all those people look in because the gallery has like a huge window. And you can see a lot of people looking and standing still, and then they're like walking past. So they're not coming in, but they are looking. And a lot of kids too, especially when I'm painting. I've seen so many kids look in the window and pointing, and mom being like, no, come on, let's go, and smiling. It's really cute. Today, the printer is going to bring all the magazines, so I will have something to do because I'm going to number all of them and they all need their cover. The covers are already done, but they just need to be put in the cover. I'll see what today brings. I'm also being very kind to myself, as in this is going to be a pretty intense week. The weeks leading up to this have been pretty intense. I'm just being kind to myself, as in I can do whatever I want. If I want to get lunch in the city every day, fine. I never do it, but this week, be kind. Get nice coffee? Sure. You go, girl. It's kind of things like that I don't know, that help, because you are like all alone all day, except for the people that walk in. And I try to make it as the least intimidating as I can by just working on my own stuff, putting on some music. And on Saturday, I'm also going to do an artist talk. I think I'm going to bring my sketchbook for that, by the way. I thought of doing like a whole presentation, but then I was like, I don't feel like doing a whole presentation. I want to show things, and then since the paintings are there too, I can kind of show the process that led up to the actual painting. I think that's much more fun and interactive, instead of doing a presentation and then maybe someone is 10 minutes late and they missed the entire presentation and then you have to do it again. I don't feel like that. So, and I have no idea how busy it's going to be. So far in the gallery, the reactions have been very positive. And online, it's been really positive. And honestly, I think it looks really good. I'm super happy with like the window title and the stickers on the window, and then my name underneath. It just looks really nice. It looks really nice. Yeah. And now I'm gonna slowly pack up my stuff and go to my second day at the gallery. 2 of 6. We're here again. It is now Thursday. I'm expecting quite a few people today because there's a lot of people that I know have said they're coming. Yesterday was actually the same amount as the day before. So Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm kind of happy that I'm keeping track of how many people are coming. Friday is the opening, which is tomorrow, which I know will be busy. I haven't sold anything yet, by the way. Also, no prints or no mini prints, no zines, which is honestly a little bit of a surprise because markets are always pretty busy with at least mini prints because they cost so little. But reactions have been really positive, so we'll see how today goes. Today is opening day. I am looking forward to it. It is still in the morning, so it's like 10:15 or so, and in 45 minutes the gallery will open. So I will be walking there again. I also got a nice dress yesterday night because I originally didn't want to get new clothing, but then I thought, fuck it. This occasion needs a new dress. This occasion needs something festive, something special. So I got a new one. It looks really nice. And I have these pink leather over-knee boots that I've had for years and years, and I only wear them on special occasions. And this is definitely a special occasion. I am a little bit nervous, but I am not as nervous as I was last time I had an opening. Actually, the last time was okay because it was a group, but the opening before I was really, really fucking nervous. And this time I'm okay-ish. I don't know how it's gonna be like an hour before. I still have to write like a little speech, but it's going through my head and I think I know what I wanna say. I wanna keep it a little bit short and just enjoy the evening. And it's just really nice that someone is helping. You're not alone doing all the practical stuff. Yeah, I am looking forward to it.
Solo-expositie te doen, normaal steeds ruimte te huur voor kunstenaars. Maar ja, een keer per jaar mag ook iemand kiezen. Dankjewel. Sowieso Ik zat vanochtend dus te denken, nou, wat ga ik nou vanavond vertellen? En toen moest ik eigenlijk terugdenken aan een expositie waar een aantal van deze werken die je hier ziet ook hebben gehouden. En toen heb ik helemaal niks gezegd. Toen durfde ik dat daar niet, vond ik echt mega spannend. En toen heb ik eigenlijk andere mensen voor mij laten spreken. En die zeiden toen van, weet je, Roxy die zegt ja, dat werk dat spreekt voor zichzelf. Dus dat zegt zij niet. En daar gaat eigenlijk deze expositie ook over. I dreamt of expanding. Ik heb iets meer woorden gevonden voor wat ik maak. En dat denk ik ook graag. Het zijn eigenlijk allemaal zelfportretten. En die zelfportretten werden steeds groter en groter en groter hoe verder ik ze maakte. Het is een collectie eigenlijk van sommige werken 2020, sommige 2022. En dit zijn vooral de grootste nieuwe werken. En wat al die werken gemeen hebben is dat ze letterlijk de ruimte innemen die ik zelf soms niet durf in te nemen. Maar steeds wel een beetje meer. Dus super fijn dat jullie er zijn en ik moet het nog wel willen delen. Ik wil sowieso Gita heel graag bedanken voor het uitnodigen voor de expo. Ik heb mijn werk nog nooit in zo'n context gezien en daar ben ik blij mee. Ik ben trots op. Dankjewel. En veel plezier met kijken. En ja, alle werken zijn dus te koop. Er zijn prints ook. Als je denkt, nou leuk als jij die ruimte wil nemen. Ik heb het niet. Ik heb ook A3 prints. En ik heb ook een klein zine, een klein boekje gemaakt van de expositie. En er staat wat meer over het verhaal van waar het over gaat. En dat zijn die oranje boekjes die overal liggen. Dus kijk erop.
I kind of knew how many people would come. I expected about 30 to 35. At least those people had RSVP'd. But then in the end, about 50 people showed up. There were also a few people that I did not know that just walked by and came in to see the art. There were also some people that came from the gallery that showed up from the invitation. So it wasn't just family and friends. Which I think is a really good thing, and also really cool that people see something like that and the art attracts them and they walk in. And I talk to everyone, so I know like who came in. And yeah, that was just a really warming feeling. Anyway, it was really, really warming and I felt really loved. Everyone was nice and it felt like a crown upon the exhibition. I'm really glad that I did the opening. Openings are, especially if you are the artist, and the openings are really exciting, I think. It's definitely not the best time to watch the art because you can't really see it. There's always people in the way, so that's why I told some people to just come back on another day as well to actually see the art. But it was really, 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 really nice, yes. One of the paintings on the opening sold. It's a small one and it's called Zine, and it is actually going to the same owner as Unseen, and that's also the reason that he bought it. I love it. I didn't even think about the title, that it was the twin to Seen and Unseen, but it does fit. And he told me, and I was at first I thought like, what do you mean? And I was like, oh, wait a second. And even color wise they kind of fit together. So only one sold at the opening. One is still an option. I'm not sure. I know that they're gonna pick a painting, but I'm not sure which one yet. And a lot of the prints had sold, so not a big sale wise, I think, but also you never know what you're going to expect. I know a lot of people were interested in buying the works, so you never know what's going to come out of it in the coming months. But yeah, I guess it's the first question that everyone always asks, like, did you sell a lot? And no, I did not sell a lot. I did sell one thing though, and probably two things. However, what do I think it was worth it? Yes. On Saturday, I had an artist talk that a few people visited, as well as someone from YouTube. Thank you, Mint, for the sweet gift and the drawing you made of me. I showed my sketchbooks on this day and I talked about the process. Last day. So today is the last day. I ran out of business cards, so I have to pick those up, as well as some packing materials, because I'm gonna start packing this night, at least a few paintings, so that is done. And then on Monday, all the paintings are gonna go back to the studio. It's been a very intense week, but also I spoke to a lot of people. Yesterday was really busy. On Saturday, there were 55 people between 11 and 6, which meant there were multiple groups of people in the gallery at all times. And the opening had about 50 people, which is amazing. So I'm really excited to see how today is going to be, because today is Sunday and it is always a little bit more quiet on Sunday, but you never know. There have been a few people interested in buying work, but not actually buying work. One small piece was sold at the opening, and obviously like a few zines and prints and mini prints as well, which will come to the shop. Maybe now they are in the shop. I'm not sure if there are any left. But yeah, it would be really cool if there was someone today that said, I've been thinking about it all week, I'm gonna get it. But we'll see. If I don't sell any of the big ones, then still it would have been really successful, because there were a lot of positive reactions. I think it looks really, really good. And I met a lot of amazing people. I also kept count, and I think there were, let me do some calculations. I think there were almost 200 people that visited the show until today. So that's today as well. I think today maybe like 25 to 30, maybe. So I think that's a lot of people. Yeah, and let me just grab the last stuff and let's get to the last day of the show. Last day. This last Sunday, we opened a bottle of bubbles, cheered with a few friends on a very, very intense, busy, but very proud week as well. We packed all the paintings to move them Monday to the studio again. I have no footage of all of it. I was so done and so out of energy by the end of the week. I hope you agree with just watching at the photos. Thank you for joining me in this series. Next week, there is actually going to be a different video, but I have one video left in this series that I'll share with you later. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you for all the zine and print orders so far. They've been going all over the world. It's so cool to see, and I will see you next week.